Well, Bob, this weather.
It's a talk around town, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it is. I mean, people are visiting
sticky
from
out
up
there.
north. I ran into a guy from Maine today,
Yeah.
and they've been getting a little bit more snow than everyone else. He said when he left, which was last week, there were 5 feet of snow on the ground there.
Really?
Yeah, but you take a look at Chicago. We talked about
No
that record
snow.
yesterday. No
Yeah.
snow. January, February, new record. Fort Myers, warmest ever. Winter. And they've been keeping records for over 100 years. Yes, it goes on and on. There is a cold front that is going to be coming down that'll change things up a little bit. City of Sarasota tweeting this photo and tagging me, so I grabbed it and showed it to you right there. Thank you for that. A nice shot with the palm trees. That's one for the Chamber of Commerce. Get people down here and keep them down here. We have another photo sent in earlier, and Fred is a participant who always shows great photos, and this one from Casey Key as the sun was going down there. And John D'Amato, you can see the moon and Venus also in the western sky. And as far as the webcam goes, the review showing those high cirrus clouds kind of streaming on by at times, but really just a lot of sunshine today, keeping things well above average as far as the temperature goes. Well, one more day of that, then things will start to cool down a little bit beginning on Friday. Now, there's some sea fog possible tonight. With the relatively warm, moist air moving over the relatively cooler waters. Typically, they're usually in the low 60s. They're right now into the mid 70s, the waters are. And we could see some of that fog around. Weak cold front moves through late tomorrow. And then breezy and cooler for Friday. You'll notice a difference. So we'll see temperatures right around the average for this time of year on Friday. And then Saturday, it will still be a little bit breezy, but windy day on Friday. The front itself producing some rough weather into South Carolina, into Georgia earlier. But that is starting to wind down. There's one severe weather warning still going off over portions of that. You see that line right there over portions of North Carolina, just to the east of Raleigh. And behind it, things are quite calm because there's a large dome of high pressure there building in. The radar picture pretty active again today due to the heat of the day with temperatures into the upper 80s. You don't see that normally, but that's enough lift to create these showers that were around mainly interior portions of our viewing area. And looks like the dry air that's in place right now out ahead of the front will inhibit most rainfall that you would normally expect with a cold front like this. So we're anticipating 1 or 2 lone showers, maybe an increase in cloudiness late tomorrow afternoon as it moves on by. Right now, clear skies, temperatures, summer-like readings in the low 70s now, 72 in Sarasota, Venice at 73. And Bradenton at 72 degrees. Well, the high today, back in the 80s once again, 82 degrees, the official high at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. The average high is at 75, the average low 55 degrees, and 87 the record high temperature for the day. And this is pretty much stuck where it has been all month long. It's 70 degrees now in Jacksonville, 72 in Orlando, 74 Miami, Key West at 77 degrees. And all across the area, temperatures are into the low 70s for the most part, 68 in Arcadia and Punta Gorda, and 72 now in Venice. The Gulf water temperature at 74 degrees. Now, the winds will be out of the west and southwest tomorrow, but notice what happens right around 5, 6 o'clock. The winds start to pick up out of the north. That's when the small craft advisories will be issued, and that's when the winds and seas will be increasing once that front gets close and pushes on through. Elsewhere across the U.S., not a lot going on except for that weak frontal system moving through parts of the southeast. Snow falling in Detroit and near Cleveland. This low pressure area responsible for producing that rough weather in Missouri yesterday and into Illinois as well. Well, here's the boating forecast for us tomorrow. Winds out of the southwest will start off rather light and pick up throughout the afternoon. Seas running right around 2 feet with a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now at 74. The forecast, tides upcoming. High tide will be at 2:46 in the morning and a low tide at 9:17. Tonight, staying warm, 65 for your low, some fog, and then tomorrow, low clouds and fog in the morning burning off. And it should be great baseball weather for ABC 7 at Ed Smith Stadium at the Orioles. And then the extended forecast looks like this. Friday, breezy, cloudy in the morning, clearing in the afternoon, cooler, 74 for high, and then back into the mid to upper 70s we go for Saturday, and staying pretty warm throughout all of next week.